Hey guys, BionicleSaurus back here. How you all doing? And I am going to tell you how I make the fake blood that you will see in episodes of my series Dinosaur Island. This has been such a highly requested video, I can't even name all the comments that have asked for a tutorial for this. So I'm just gonna get right into it. I hope you're all happy! So it's really freaking simple. First, you're gonna need a generic container just to hold it in. That's pretty simple, and this is also the container that we're going to make it in. I do recommend doing this near a sink. Ideally a bathroom one or a kitchen one, you know, obviously. Where else would you even have a sink? I'm stupid. But anyway, the point is, it can get a little messy. I'm going to pan down. There we go. So, at any rate, what you're going to do is grab some water of no specified temperature, doesn't matter, and just fill up your container pretty much about 3/4 of how much blood you want is how much you should fill it up. Next, you're going to grab some red paint. I can't show you what company makes this. I'm not going to show the label. And I accidentally dropped a cap in the water. That's stupid of me. So, anyway. I just use a very simple... Make sure it's a washable, just like... You can use Crayola or something. That might even be what this is. I'm not sure. But just some kind of arts and crafts, really basic paint that is washable. Now, this is a very bright red, as you can see. It's not really that great looking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add just a little bit of black. It's really easy to put in too much, so just about that much is going to make the crucial difference. Now you just need to stir it up. I'm just going to use a Q-tip. You can use a spoon or anything. And you want to go for a consistency, a color that is kind of a dark brick red, and a consistency that is about that of syrup, I guess, would be like maple syrup, like a little bit more watery, a little bit thinner than like a syrupy look. Yeah, see, it's feeling decent. You can't really tell what the proper consistency is until you start using it, and we'll talk about how you actually administer it in your videos in a second. So you just want to stir it until you can't see any more flakes of paint, until it's all just mixed together really nicely. And you have a gross meat Q-tip. So I'm just gonna really quickly toss that in the toilet, because I don't want it staining anything. Now it looks like someone peed blood into my toilet. That's great. Anyway, so you can use any number of things to administer it. I started out in the first season of Dinosaur Island using a turkey baster. That was far too much. It just, really, I'm trying, how do I open this? Okay, there we go. Anyway, you don't even know what I'm talking about back here. At any rate, the turkey baster was a bit too big, so I don't recommend using that just because it's kind of a large thing. It sprays out a lot of blood. My favorite thing to use was an eyedropper. Unfortunately, I lost the only two I had, and one of them I had to get rid of just because it had so much stained blood left on it. So now I use a syringe. Obviously not one with a needle. That'd be really weird to have around. But anyway, so yeah, this is how I use it, and you just, you know, grab it and then pour it out onto dinosaurs and stuff. It's really that simple. I know I've gotten so many requests on how I do this, but this right here in a little plastic container with a little syringy thing this is what it's always been like. This is how I've always done it. So there we go. And you might want to keep stirring it as you're filming, because it can tend to get a little bit ughy if you just let it sit there. So yeah, right now it's a little on the watery side, but you can work to get the correct consistency for what you like, although, keep in mind, the thicker the consistency, the better it will stay in place on your figures, and the darker it will look. The more watery it is, the more it will run off of things, and it can be a real pain. But overall, have fun messing up your yard and house and pissing off your parents, and don't tell them that I told you how to do this. BionicleSaurus, signing out.